Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Off the Dome, episode 4. We got a new co-host joining us today. He's right next to me. How you doing, Brandon?
I'm good.
Man, a lot to talk about. We've been gone for a week. We're back, and we're going to be dropping a lot of bonus episodes in the future for you guys. Got a lot of good things happening. We're going to be changing it up, too. We'll talk about that next episode. I have a big question for you, Brandon. Michael Jordan or LeBron? Who's the GOAT?
LeBron is the greatest of all time. Michael Jordan is more iconic, but LeBron is just a better all-around player. He succeeds, even though he might not have the rings to show for it. But that's based on a team effort. Rings aren't based on, individuals' stats. It's based on teamwork and how they defeat other teams and overcome those obstacles.
So, a lot of people naturally, I wouldn't say naturally, but they just think it's LeBron, Michael, and Kobe. I think KD's up there. KD's up, bro. That's a different.
I don't know about that. That guy's kind of a dick.
He just left.
Oh yeah, he fucking just he switched sides. Like that's kind of a bitch move. He went to a winning team.
Bro, he was
he went to a winning team that
was
was already
they
winning.
had the best record ever. Every loss to him, deuces.
Right, so that's what I'm saying.
They were up 3-0 and they lost. They was like,
right, and then he fucking went to the Nets. So now this motherfucker's on. Right,
bro.
so now he's just hopping off a team. That's what I'm saying. He's kind of disloyal.
He was winning with the Warriors, but
right, but now it's like
when anyone says he can't do it by himself, he's like, I gotta go prove myself or something. Joining the Warriors wasn't. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking if he wanted to prove himself.
That wasn't really the idea, I guess.
Like you're joining 3 All-Stars. What's your idea?
3. Who the fuck is?
If you want to call
Stephen Curry, Andre Iguodala.
No, I was gonna say Draymond Green.
Sean Livingston.
That motherfucker sucks.
You said who?
Draymond
Green. I mean, that guy's pretty good. He's actually fucking
stats.
black, though. He reminds me of that guy from the Predator, the 2018 The Predator. That guy that was chewing the fucking gum and he's trying to kill the fucking kid and shit like he reminds me of him.
Bro, his stats career low right now. He looks like a fucking donkey.
He does. You're right. And all those fucking memes of Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, and the black one.
Bro, you know who's really funny looking in the NBA? Russell Westbrook.
Actually, he's really like the most normal looking motherfucker in the NBA, bro.
Really?
Like, look at fucking Jerry West and them niggas. Look at them niggas. Look at Michael Jordan. Look at Michael Jordan with hair. And look at him post hair. Post baldness and pre baldness. He was fucking. Yeah, that guy's head was.
I'm trying to just think of somebody who's just funny looking as hell in the NBA.
Fucking. What's his name? Yao Ming. Yeah, that fucking guy. I was thinking about Jeremy Lin. Yeah, no. You don't want to be that fucking guy.
Jeremy Lin used to be a savage. No, not really.
Who is an underrated basketball player to you? Who was really underrated, overlooked, and everybody's just
overlooked.
Who shitted on the most? And don't fucking say Carmelo either, because that guy doesn't fucking count. That guy's been a pro player for almost 20 years now. What the fuck?
No fucking ring.
Really?
No, but as soon as you said underrated, bro, Bradley Beal. They been shitting on Bradley Beal. He should have been
B-A-L?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He should have been an all-star the last 2 years. 30 points. I think it was 4 rebounds. No, 4 assists, 6 rebounds.
All right, so who's overrated in your eyes? Everybody just gives all the glory to. We're going to exclude Stephen Curry because, that's the prime candidate. I shit on that guy all the time for no reason, so.
I always go to Giannis because I don't see any shooting.
Giannis Jasmine?
Giannis,
it's been a minute. I haven't brushed up on my shit.
Yeah, I just see a lot of layups and just a lot of dunks. No real shooting, no real action. Cause they tell me he's better than Harden. I'm like,
take me back to the 90s when basketball was simple. You had 2 teams you picked from. It was either the Lakers or the Bulls. And you were like, fuck it, they both got niggas on it. They both good and shit. It's basically East versus West essentially. Because we're gonna qualify as the East in this situation.
Okay, so with the Harden and Giannis, my whole thing about it, I think Harden's way better. Tell me, I mean, Giannis would be better defensively, of course, but who's better? And is Harden overrated?
I mean, personally, I like James Harden. He's always been like, he's never looked bad to me public-wise. And then his gameplay has been very good. Like, this motherfucker be dunking on people. I don't want this motherfucker putting his nuts in my face. I'm not gonna talk bad about this man so he can hear it and dunk on me when I'm not fucking ready for it. Nah, I mean, he's not overrated. I don't think he gets enough problems. People kind of shit on him from time to time. He's okay. Like, he eats it, you know. He's fine. He bounces back from the shit.
Well, that feeds in right to our next topic, because this guy's definitely been shitting on Mike Tyson. How do you feel about him coming back and getting this fight at 54?
Hold on. You tell me when this guy's been shitted on. Who shit? I will slap them.
What?
Who shitted on that man?
He bit somebody's ear twice. He told some white. He said, "I'm gonna eat you."
He's like, "I'll fuck you in your ass, white boy." Okay, that motherfucker had some problems, bro. Y'all judging that man. Bro, he had a tough upbringing. Like, y'all don't understand. That man, like,
bro.
I watched a documentary about that guy in class, and, you know, it really shed some light on why he's, like, kind of, I'm not going to say he's fucked up, but he had some problems that he had to overcome in his life. Don't get me wrong.
You know who I think Mike Tyson is really, but just with some talking issues. You know who I think Mike Tyson? Floyd Mayweather. I think them niggas both got
I'm pretty
issues.
sure Mike Tyson can read, though.
Nigga Floyd can't read shit.
Oh, yeah, you're not nice.
You get no education.
Why are you doing that?
He dropped out in 8th grade.
9th. You did.
9. Oh, he went one more year for nothing.
Oh, that's fucked up.
It is.
You didn't have to say that.
It's just so it's hilarious. All that money, but
I mean, shit, money.
shit.
He earned it.
Let me stop talking, because he'll really whoop my ass. I swear.
I don't want that man coming to me talking about fuck you said about me and my disabilities.
He just swing the fastest 1-2 ever.
Kills me. I'll fucking call Mike Tyson on his ass. No, but that fight that's coming up, that I don't want to. I'm pretty sure I got money on Mike. Mike is gonna win. If Mike doesn't peacefully resolve the fight, he's like, hey man, we don't gotta do it, you know, and you know I'm gonna take that as a win too, cause you know that motherfucker's like a negotiator now. Mike Tyson he's too fucking real. Like people don't give that man enough credit. Like at a young age, he was given drugs and alcohol. You know, he didn't have like a male father, like, you know, male figure in his life. So it's like, you know, he didn't have no guidance. People picked on him and shit. It's like people just shit on him. They try to bring up his past and all that shit. Like that news interview and shit about him meeting the mayor of Canada and how that him being a convicted rapist in the past might hurt the image. It was just completely a dick move to do. It wasn't even cool for that guy to bring up. Like, I understand, but that's not something you do. You don't try to tarnish somebody's image or put them in that kind of view, you know, in that position.
People love to do it.
Right, they love to bring it down and cause negativity.
50 Cent is definitely that guy.
I don't know, 50 Cent should be having fun.
Fucking that guy is
50 Cent is established. That nigga
he says some shit that just he just can't forget that shit.
Like, honestly,
that shit about Wendy Williams, bro, that will stick with
that
me
guy
forever.
has to fucking be the president. Like, he has to be the president one day. Like, really, y'all want to talk like this man went bankrupt. Like, he filed for bankruptcy, then boom, got rich again. Like, you know, when you're bankrupt, like, you have no money.
Bro.
You settled with all your debt and you're broke. Like,
shows,
and then boom, he's just, and then boom,
everybody knows what
now he's rich. He's rich. He's got all this money and shit. It's like this nigga was like, oh wait, I fucked up. Let me press restart, and then he got it.
Motherfuckers on his ass for reset. Watch this.
And like Trump did the same shit.
Trump. Hey, the comeback is real, bro. Trump. When did he file for bankruptcy?
That happened a long time ago. Yeah. When one of his businesses went bankrupt. But I mean, you know, sometimes it's a good decision to do when you file for bankruptcy because it kind of absolves you of your debts, but it leaves a mark. But if you have money and you can make up for it, you can get that mark removed over time.
Okay, Brandon. So we started this episode. We talked about the NBA a little. Talk about politics. You seem to know a thing or two. Tell us about yourself. First episode. How you feel?
I feel alright. I'm alive. I don't really feel anymore. I am. Like, I'm just being. That's all I am. Like, I don't know.
Give us the. You don't have to give us the last name, but first name, you know.
Breezy. That's my name. Breezy. Brando Breezy.
Brandon. Find him on SoundCloud.
Face. Nah.
Well, I know personally. Is it cool if I give your age out?
Sure.
He's 19. He's from Urbana.
Oh yeah. This motherfucker.
Give her that personal information.
Nah, but I'm not educated in politics. I love seeing political arguments. They're great. It's like I love to see people fight over shit that they don't really know about nor care about. It's like, what? It's just people don't. This generation, this now, like maybe like fucking 40, 50 years ago, it's different. You know, like now, we don't got the proper people running for presidency. Like, all the old presidents were people that were in wars and led troops, and they were sergeants and such, or, you know, they had great ideas. You know, I'm not a Trump fan, and I'm not a Hillary fan. I'm not none of them fans. I'm not a liberal. I'm not a conservative. I fall like in the middle. I hate everybody. That's really what I am. Like,
you know, bro, TikTok is a thing. That blows me.
Pretty fucking gay.
I hope they ban that shit. Are you talking about
it's
people running like, bro? I'm on TikTok right
pedophilia.
You think your head? I'm just like TikTok. It's fucking like, sex trafficking.
Yeah, I mean, it's really basically meat.com, but for children and old people. It's like, hey, there's some kids on here. Let me send them a funny video and you know, I'll get some likes from them. They'll start to message me. They'll message me back if I talk to them. They're children. Children feed into people that look friendly and like to do what they do. You know, children don't have that filter like, oh, this person might be trying to hurt me or, you know, do something or, you know, show me themselves. You know, show me them. And it's this and that.
These kids are getting pictures or photos they don't want to see.
I mean, I feel like if TikTok is going to be around, it needs a limitation. Like, adults can't be allowed on there. I feel like if you're 18 and older, you know, if you're 15 and older, like, you gotta fuck off. And I feel like Snapchat and shit should be like such social media apps should be for older people.
Yeah.
So that children have their own reserved things. Like adults can smoke cigarettes and drink alcohol and smoke weed legally, right? But if a child does it, within certain parameters, like certain states allow children to drink with an adult present, and the adult, you know, gets it, you know, it's for them, it's their parent and shit. So, you know, but, you know, you wouldn't let a kid just smoke some weed and such like that. So I feel like you shouldn't let them do certain things and be introduced to certain things.
It's just wild. Like, I think it starts with the whole Drake conversation we have all the time of how he has all these views and, you know, I just think kids feed into it with, like, social media, you know, this is the new thing, you know. I think YouTube's different than all that, you know, I think it's just something everybody likes, but I think, like, you know, Twitter, Snapchat, all that, and then kids just end up on it. It's like how kids all end up with a cell phone. See an iPhone, mostly iPhones, though. Ask their parents, they're like 6. I've seen 5-year-olds with the same iPhone I got. I'm 18.
You're not wrong. You're correct. I've seen over the growing of the generation that they've been given more stuff, and this is what I think feeds into the pussification of the generation, making everybody pussies and soft, is that they've been given everything. When they're told no, they feel like they're entitled to such things, and you're not. You're not entitled to anything. I didn't have an iPhone when I was a little kid. I didn't, you know, iPhones weren't really a big thing at my age. You know, when I was 10, yeah, iPhones were a thing. They were like something kind of serious. Like, there was a little 6-year-old like a BlackBerry. Like, you know, I had a little Trackie, a little Net 10. You know, you had 9 numbers on the phone. You had to send your text message by by hitting the number 3 times, and that shit got irritating, but you didn't fuck up. It's like, shit's fucked up. Everybody's...
There's always something new. There's always some new rapper. I mean, we were talking about Jack Harlow earlier. There's always fucking... I guess you can be TikTok famous and you can get some money off of it. I mean, always talking about some TikToker with a mansion. I'm like, that's what you do.
I don't understand how, like, you know, it's so easy to make money these days off of media and doing, you know, YouTube. And, like, there's children with millions of dollars from just playing games or playing with dolls, and other kids like it. And it's like, I'm not trying to shit on them, but Jesus fucking Christ.
You help somebody, they'll pay you. Sure.
Just Jesus fucking Christ. How do you do that? What
how much was that kid making? $25 million to open up some toys?
This fucking kid was like reviewing toys, and he wasn't even being like sponsored.
I was dramatic with 25, probably like 5.
Dude, like this fucking it doesn't fucking matter. He was like the highest fucking paid dude on YouTube though. That's what's fucking amazing. He was higher paid than like PewDiePie. PewDiePie, who's been established for years. I knew PewDiePie when I was in middle school. Like I didn't know him. I mean, I know of his channel when I was in middle school. So it's like to see a little kid that's a decade. He's like 20 years younger than fucking PewDiePie. Like,
you seen all the memes about it. Talking about I gotta go work or whatever, and then this kid's making money. He ain't got that money. His parents are living the life.
And that's like child acting. Like, you know, the parents really set you up for failure then. Like, if you don't have good parents, you're
child acting does not work out. Like, a lot of child actors are just not acting now.
Well, I mean, you know,
you can't do something forever.
It depends. I mean, you can be a child actor, but
it's because they're a kid. It just seems like it's just so, like they didn't get a normal childhood, and that fucks people up, I think.
I mean, but at the same time, you had a lot of good shit when you were a child. Like, if you think about, like, compared to us, they had a better living. Like me, my power was never cut off. I was never kicked out, like, evicted wise. Yeah. I mean, I've been kicked out, like, relationship wise with family. Like, you know, my mom and dad, I've been kicked out, but I've never been, like, evicted or removed because of rent or such problems. I've never had, you know, those worries of not knowing where my next meal was. Like, I knew I was going to eat. I knew I was going to be, like, I had a game system as a kid. Like, a lot of people didn't have game systems or TVs. You know, that might have been religious or that might have just been, you know, financial. But, you know, such things, you know, we have it better than others. But those people had it a lot better. They, you know, if their parents were good. Again, if you didn't have good parents, they spent up all your money, they fucked you good. Like, personally, if I had a child that was acting, you know, because you can't eliminate the parent-child structure. And when you have money and you're making more money than your parents, you tend to think you know more because you're making more money. Like, just because you're making millions doesn't make you a genius. That just means a lot of people bought into your stupid shit. Like, that's honestly the best thing I could say about it. It's like, you can be the dumbest motherfucker, but if there's a million dumb motherfuckers that support you, you're going to look like a genius to them because there's so many people supporting you.
Flight. You know who Flight is?
Flight Reacts?
Yeah. That fuck. Oh my god.
He's a little overrated. He was okay when he just did reactions. Now he's doing, like, I'm hanging with this girl and this and that. Like, I don't really like that shit on it.
I can tell you right now, my top 3 clowns of the year are just their whole lives, because I don't think they're ever going to change. Blueface, Flight Reacts, and 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine is a fucking clown. That dude, oh my god.
6ix9ine.
It's funny.
It's okay.
You just don't know if you want to talk.
No, I mean, I can't be mad at him. I understand. I'm not going to say I snitched, but in that situation, I think I would.
Right, people on bullshit, I'm like, imagine you got that again. Are you not snitching?
They jumped him. They robbed him. They fucked his baby mama. Like, damn, you niggas ain't my homies. I don't owe you shit.
I think he like blocked her or some shit.
I don't owe you shit. If you can do that to me, I don't owe you a goddamn thing. Like, nigga, you deserve everything you get.
Like,
bitch ass niggas.
His baby mama.
Dicking her down, nigga. That bitch had my kid. What you doing, bro? That's rude. That's disrespectful. That's like almost like fucking my mom. That's like if a nigga fuck your baby mama, you'd feel some type of way. There's just certain lines you don't cross, and if you do, that means you want war.
I would just OJ that shit, bro. I couldn't.
It's like if a man fuck your sister, like no, you can't let that slide. Like if he, y'all not cool no more. It's like he fucked your sister. It wasn't because he had interest in her. It's like no, he doing that to get with you, to get at you and stuff. So I mean, 6ix9ine is nah. I don't really condone snitching though, because that's not really how you go out. You did some shit and you got caught up. I feel like you got to do the time. If I got caught up for doing some shit, if we all get caught up, we all go to jail.
Of course he's saying he was fucking caught. Like they had.
Can't be ratting on nigga. That's fucked. That's fucked up. But I mean, shit, he was right for his situation, I guess. I mean, every situation's different. I don't judge everybody based on one situation, but snitching in general is kind of it's a fucked up thing.
People are fucked up. You got fucking serial killers out here and shit.
Yeah,
I mean, not like back then was way worse.
Serial killers. I mean, serial killers back then were interesting though.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
It's fucking interesting. Like I was interested in a lot of that shit. Like I'm not a sick and sadistic person, but like I read the graphic novel My Friend Dahmer, which was later adapted into a movie, and it was pretty fucking cool. Like Jeffrey Dahmer was like, he was gay, and it was
different. I'm gonna read a book.
He didn't have like a normal life. It's fucked up. He didn't. I mean, usually this shit might stem from his past.
Just fucking. It's nuts.
Well, I mean, that's the thing though. People think just because they have a fucked up background, because you come from fucked up shit, that you just gotta be fucked up and you gotta feed into that negativity and bullshit. You don't have to feed into it. You could come from a family of fucking heroin addicts, and you ain't have a goddamn fucking pair of underwear. You had to share socks with the rest of your siblings. You had to alternate. Y'all couldn't take showers, this and that. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I mean, niggas come from the fucking dirt and they make it. You might not hear about them, but everybody makes it, in their own way.
Hey, my boy Davison Figueiredo finally made it. Y'all already know the new flyweight champion in the UFC, baby, from straight out of Brazil. Mm. Yeah, they got him ranked 21 on UFC 4.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's a very interesting looking game. I wanna.
Yeah. All these, is it like new content games? They just don't look that intriguing.
I mean, games these days are very. You have a wide variety to pick from, and I like that. It's like you have so many consoles to pick from. You have so much that you can do on these consoles. It's very it's very revolutionary, like, and we're only progressing, and that's fucking scary. Like technology as a whole is fucking progressing. Like you can only imagine what Asia has. Like we get our shit from Asia, right? They build what we ask, but they don't build. They don't give us all the shit they build. They got a bunch of shit. They're the tech, the tech continent basically. I mean, not to generalize them, but they're known for making shit, and it's like, shit. I know they're very good at what they do. I'm not mad with any of the phones I have, except that there's new one coming out every week.
Every fucking week.
Like shit, every 4 or 5 months. They're like, oh, here's a 27, here's a 45. It's $1,000 though. It's cool though. You can take pictures. Like we got 10 cameras on here now. You can get the best fucking. You can see the moon and you can even see a black hole on it. Like
these clowns, as soon as the iPhone comes out, oh my god, I have a new one.
They're followers.
All of them are.
I'm not saying people that buy iPhones are followers, but majority of the time they are. They just want to fit in. They want to keep up with the Jones. It's funny. Like people will go broke.
Everybody has an iPhone at this point, I believe.
And it's funny. Their parents will go broke to fucking spend money on a phone that will be broken or some shit within like 2 months.
Drop that bitch with no case, nothing. It's fucked. I dropped it 2 feet down on the fucking concrete and it broke everywhere.
Yeah, no, I don't like iPhones. iPhones.
No, I have an iPhone. Best piece of shit.
I'm a Galaxy man. I stick to the basic shit. You know, they do just enough for me. I don't need above and beyond. I need it to charge at a good rate. I need to have good space and a decent camera. You know.
Bro, I just hate shit breaking, bro.
Yeah, no, phones used to be so
tweaking.
Yeah, I hate when you try to like close the app and go home. It's just the shit like freezes up and it's like fuck, man.
You know what I hate the most? When Snapchat tweaks. That mug will tweak a whole day or two. Like, what the fuck?
I hate that you can't use your flashlight while you're on Snapchat, like on the camera screen. It's shitty. It'd be like your flashlight is being used by another app. But on the topic of technology, what console are you rooting for in this new drop in holiday 2020? Who are you rooting for to prevail? PlayStation or Xbox?
You know, I got a PS4. You know, I'm gonna do Xbox. I mean, it's not even. Xbox is way more protective. I mean, you always hear about something. I've just personally heard about a lot of PS4, PS3s. I'm like,
right, yeah. So like
that hack.
That's a common theme throughout PlayStation is getting hacked. My friend earlier that I smoked with, he told me that he used to steal niggas' accounts. It's just so easy to steal their accounts. He's like, you know, and people around here are dumb. They'll give you their password and shit. If you tell them you'll mod their account.
Yeah.
You know, he was finessing niggas, taking their accounts, getting games and shit. He had a whole good library of games to play. Cause you know how PlayStation is. Yeah. Xbox is like you gotta be on their console or something to play the games and shit. And
Xbox shit is just it's locked down all around.
It's very good. I like it. The only problem about Xbox is that's an occurring feature with me personally is the disk drives and how they go out within like a couple years. They don't last too long in my situations. I don't beat my Xboxes up. I don't drop them. I minimize damage if possible. I try not to put them in situations. I keep them clean. You know, my games don't have scratches on them. You know, I've changed in the last 11 years. Games used to be fucked up.
No, I'm still gonna get a PS5. But, I mean, not as soon as it comes out.
I'm definitely gonna get the Xbox because I got a lot of hope for it because it's like they have a bunch of studios they're teaming with to make very good games, and they're talking about 120 frames per second. Like they're guaranteeing that, nigga, 120 FPS. Like if PS4 can do that, then they're up to par. But like the hardware that's been shown and compared, like I don't have the numbers, but the numbers were actually greater than PlayStation, you know. And then Xbox is gonna have interchangeable hard drives. So, you know, they're gonna have hard drives you can buy that you can insert in the back of it. So I mean, you know, Xbox is really with it.
But next question though. You getting a PC though?
Corona.
Oh, Corona. Don't say that.
No, probably not. Not for a while.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Like, I want to have a nice setup in the future. I don't know. Triple monitor looks.
That's my mentor has like double monitor or triple monitor for his job. You know, at his office, and it was really cool. But it's just like Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus.
Maybe just two.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It is a lot.
Fucking two is a lot. You gotta drag the shit across. Like, motherfucker, you gotta have a desk.
I mean, you saw the PC I had. Yeah, that bitch. Yeah, I like that. I don't know. It's just always something.
Right.
I mean, I know you've seen Alien. It's like, what the fuck is it called? The Alien fucking PC thing.
Oh yeah, the Alien gaming PC.
Yeah, whatever.
Right. Yeah,
that
those are
expensive
fucking
as fuck.
Right, but those are made for like top notch. Those are made for gaming. Like
that's
like I feel like the game consoles like Xbox and PlayStations right now aren't even made for gaming anymore. Like PCs are beating, and PCs are continually getting better. You got like 4 Xbox and PlayStations to choose from all together, and it's like, you know, and then you got the Nintendo Switch. Like every system has like a couple variations that can suit and that are better than the previous one that dropped. But then you got PCs that are always You got a fucking million people making tablets, PCs, phones. You have non-stop competition when it comes to that type of technology. But gaming consoles is really locked down to like 7 people maximum.
Okay. So you like the technology and where it's going. How do you feel about technology in cars?
I don't like
Cars
cars.
can
I want a
drive
bike.
you wherever.
Fuck no. Hell no. I get too hot of that shit. I can't go for that, man. I don't like that. I don't like cars that can drive. That takes away responsibility. People need to be held accountable. Once you take away the responsibility of driving a car and being sure that they're responsible for themselves and others, you make them believe that they're going to start taking away other shit that takes away responsibility. Like, fuck that. You need to not do that.
Cars are just fucking weird.
Yeah.
I do want I don't know. I like trucks.
I want a truck, but I want to pick up, but I also want like a SUV, like a Ford Expedition. But I don't want a newer one. I want like a 2000, like a 99 maybe, 98. Cause they're just so, I like the older looking ones. You know, they're 4-doors. They're big as fuck. And it's like, I like that. They got a big ass trunk. Like, you've seen John's truck. You know, that big white truck. That's an Expedition.
Yeah, that's white truck.
It's like, or it's an Explorer. I want one of them. You know, I don't like 2-door vehicles. I don't like having to slide my seat forward, or you know, or having somebody slide their seat forward to let me out. It's uncomfortable. You know, I don't like that, especially when they're fat. Some fat people don't be trying to get out, and they be trying to slide forward. Like bitch, you know I'm fat too. I can't get out like that.
Not gonna lie, fat bitches are just the nastiest thing I've ever seen. Like, have you seen what is it? 1,000-pound sister or something like that?
I thought it was 600-pound life.
Bro, but there's like 1,000-pound, like they're both 1,000.
Yeah, see, that's not what I'm okay with though. I'm not okay with the fucking media fucking making it okay. I'm not a fat shamer. I'm not gonna walk up to a fat person like, you fat fuck, you need to lose weight. But you do need to worry about like others. Like, right, if you get on an airplane, right, if you don't want to have to buy 2 seats, don't have a body mass worth 2 seats. Don't be 600 pounds. Don't be 400 pounds. Talking about, well, like, you know, if you got to lean on a motherfucker because you're so damn big, then you need 2 seats. I'm sorry. That's the rules of reality. Now, I know that's probably like, that sounds like an asshole, or, you know, but whatever. You know, you got to think about other people around you. Like, you're worried about yourself and shit. And it's like, shit's ridiculous. People, fat shaming, like, isn't okay. You shouldn't, you know, you shouldn't shame people, but, you know.
Hey, but shaming, yeah.
Shaming is only...
Slut shaming, I don't think helps, but, like, fat shaming helps.
I mean, shaming is only if it's true, though. If you really get hurt, then change.
Bro, it really helped me, though.
Like if you're fat shaming, then, like...
You saw like that. Did you see me when I was skinny? No,
I don't recall, so... But, like...
Yeah, fat shame. Hey, man, if you get really hurt, it will.
If you really get hurt, then lose weight. I mean, if you kill yourself because you're fat, and somebody told you were fat, and they said all these things about you because you were fat, I mean, maybe they're just like, hey, maybe they're worried about your health. Like, sometimes I attack people because I want them to do better. Sometimes I verbally attack people, and I don't mean to. I'm good. You can finish. And it's like, it's crazy. Like, you can't be big as fuck, and you can't be mad when somebody talks about being people that are big as fuck. You can't have it both ways. I mean,
never.
It's like feminists and shit.
Don't get me started on them.
Let's not. I'm not fucking educated in none of that shit.
Are you ready for a question of the day? Or do you want to wait till the end? I got you, buddy. Did OJ do it?
What? Yeah, he did it. What? I know he didn't get convicted, but that nigga did it. Like, that's... Like, look at that nigga.
He did it.
That nigga...
Wait, where those...
If I die, it's because he did it. Again. Like, that motherfucker did it. Like, everybody knows he did it. And, like, I don't even give a fuck about OJ. that motherfucker did it. That glove didn't fit because it soaked up the blood and it dried. And when it dried, it shrinked. And if you wash it, it would have fit. But you can't wash it because there goes the blood. So, of course, it's not going to fit. And this motherfucker dropped the glove.
There's a fucking picture of him wearing another glove under it.
Oh, man. Yeah, OJ did that shit.
Stone Cold Killer.
Fuck yeah, that guy's wild.
They said he killed another motherfucker. I'ma know.
Yeah, them bitches at the Playboy Mansion, it was like, nah, the ranch, they left. They was like, if he's gonna be here for a minute, we're gonna bounce out. You know, we fuck with you, but, you know, that nigga be killing bitches, and he just got out, and he said he's coming here on TV, or some shit like that, and, you know, we're good. Yeah.
That motherfucker.
You don't want that guy coming at you.
That Chappelle joke. That nigga did it.
That nigga did it. R. Kelly did it. Michael Vick did it. Mike Tyson did it. He bit that nigga in the ear. That's what I'm saying he did. He bit that nigga in the ear. I'm not saying he did anything else.
Michael Vick, that's the funniest shit. Like, really, dude? That's what you're doing?
I mean, shit. I don't even know about that situation. I heard Kobe didn't do it, though. We ain't gonna tarnish this nigga's rep. That nigga didn't do it.
Bullshit. We all know he didn't do that shit.
I mean, if he did, listen, my rule about rape is, like, I hate that it happens, and it should never happen. I blame men totally and fully for rape, you know, but at the same time, if you've been raped, I believe you should come forward, and you should tell on that man, that person, whoever that assaulted you sexually, that has, you know, done that to you, you should come forward and tell on them. Go to the police. Follow, you know, make a case, all that good shit. Because you don't want it to happen to somebody else. Because you know how fucked up you felt after. Like, I know a bunch of people that have been raped and sexually assaulted. And it's fucked up that it fucks me up at night when I try to go to sleep. I think about it. It's like, you know, that somebody can do that. I have a mother and a sister. I plan on having, like, a daughter in the future. But, you know, in general, it's like you don't want that person to go free. I want that person caught. I want them to go to jail. Just like any other person that does something to harm others. I want them to go to jail and do the time. You know.
Seem like motherfuckers just love being in jail.
You know, I'd be fine with, you know, rapists getting the death penalty. I know that's fucked up, but, you know, capital punishment is fucked up, but I think it should vary depending on the crime. If you rape somebody, they should, like, they get to publicly lash you in the back. They cut your nut, they get to castrate you, they get to butt fuck you with a broom, all that. I think you get the whole nine. I think you should get 10 times what you did. You know, I don't think death is enough sometimes. I feel like you gotta really drive it into their mind that they fucked up and that it's not okay.
What the Boston bomb guy? He's not getting the death penalty.
Where the fuck is that at? Where the fuck where is he being charged? Boston. I mean, again, certain states don't go for that. Like Illinois doesn't do the death penalty, but Texas does. You know, fuck it, bring back. I think like it should be statewide across the whole America that, you know, the death penalty is okay. Because sometimes motherfuckers don't deserve to live on my dollar. I feel like if the bitch that fucking whatever her name was, I don't even remember her name, the woman that killed her children because, you know, one of them had like molested the other or something. It's been a minute, but I don't think she deserves to live on my dollar, on anybody's dollar. She killed her children and put them, and had one of her other children lift up the bodies and put them in a freezer that she had in her living room. I think that bitch gets death. I think one of the fucking security guards should shot that bitch in the courtroom. But that's a personal opinion.
Hey, what about the cheerleader that got away with killing the baby?
Who?
The cheerleader that got away with killing the baby?
Oh, that bitch should be muffed. They muff her after death. I mean, I believe, like, there's certain crimes you can't come back from. You fuck up, and it's like, you gotta go. You killed a child. Like,
I mean, look at how many fucking kids our age just fuck up on little shit and keep fucking up on it.
And it's like, I think children shouldn't be given legal passes. I don't think because you're a child that you get legal passes and you should, I'm not trying to say put children in prison, but sometimes they don't learn because you're giving them slaps on the wrist. Sometimes you got to get these kids,
Make an example out of one of them. Make Mike fall back.
I mean,
most of them don't fucking care.
Really, we just gotta. It starts at home. That's all it is. It's really just it starts at home. You don't have family structure like you used to back in the day. Gangs weren't prominent back when, there was family structures. People were really living together. Parents were staying together. Everything's going downhill because the family started dividing. Nobody started staying together. The love wasn't there. People join gangs for certain reasons and shit like that. And it's like, you gotta start at home. You gotta teach your children right from wrong and this and that. And, you gotta discipline them. You can't let them run around thinking that they own the world and that you're gonna defend them every time they're wrong. Because sometimes they're wrong and they really are wrong. And they have to pay for that. You can't always walk around taking lashes for your child. Because one day your back's going to hurt. And they're going to have fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime fuck you up with a whip. They're going to crucify you. Because you love your child so much.
Get you.
And it's, you don't want to be in that position.
Thank you, Brandon. We're going to end this show on an amazing note. You brought the fire. Hope you guys love it. Season 1, Episode 4. It's Been Real, Episode 5. With James Lynch coming soon. We're out.